Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
That's a shit intro. Do it again. Do it again, Yanni.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a humble
That's
podcast.
also a shit intro. Do it again.
Do you want me to do an intro?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the podcast.
No, that's.
Oh, just shut up. Just let her start. Let us
Alright,
start.
Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it?
No, we've done an intro. We've done like 3 different intros already. Let's just
Okay,
go.
I'll do an intro. Hello, motherfuckers. Welcome to this motherfucking podcast.
Camden Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
Oh my.
There's too many snakes on this motherfucking place.
here. I feel like Mark's only here to ruin shit. That's all that. I feel like.
Isn't that why Mark was like born in the first?
Oh, calm down, buddy. I'm coming after you.
Oh dear.
I will come after you.
Oh dear.
Like the way Mark came into the world was just his mum maniacally laughing and rubbing her hands, hunched over.
Wow. Screw you, man.
Okay.
I will annoy them all.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So where are we gonna start? We didn't actually structure this.
Well, me and Yangi actually had some ideas. Well, me and Ryan actually had some ideas for some Yangi.
Yangi Ryan, just call him whatever the fuck. He doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I'll call him Joseph. Anyway, me and Joseph.
Yeah, for the entire podcast, like refer to Ryan as Joseph, right? That's the thing of today.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Okay, so me and Joseph decided to have a few discussion topics. Movies, games, anything you're interested in that's coming out next year, and a few things that you would like to discuss about tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow's Christmas. Or today, when this video is actually being uploaded.
It's Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk time.
I don't even know what you're singing, so I'm just.
An
I'm just
old
still
man
humming.
said to me, "You won't see another one." It's just,
And this is why Ryan is a singer in any band.
Hold on, you don't know Fairy Tale of New York.
Like, I don't really listen
all
to Christmas
fairness.
songs.
I know what the song is, but I keep forgetting the lyrics.
Yeah, all fairness, I know a lot of people that don't know the actual lyrics of the song. They know the song and they can go, and the bells are ringing out.
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
Other than that, they don't actually know what the full song lyrics are. And
It's just that bit.
Giving them the spot of karaoke at Christmas Eve is usually a very bad idea.
Oh God.
Yeah, I agree, because that's what I am. I know that bit, like the bells ringing out bit, but if you said the other bits to me, I'd just be like, what the fuck are you singing?
Pretty much. I know the actual tune to the song, like off by heart, but I just don't know the lyrics.
I remember one of the lyrics being like really X-rated and not being able to play on radio. And when we were doing college radio, someone played it out, and the radio teacher.
You're a maggot. You're a cheap, lousy faggot.
And then the whole thing just got cut off the air straight up.
Yeah.
We didn't actually realise because this is the problem with knowing a famous song and be like, yeah, we'd have that one in, and then we're not realising, oh shit, it's got tons and tons of really bad language.
Yeah.
And we're playing
Very
it
old
out
song though.
Oh, at least it wasn't the one that's like lick on my stroke on my suck on my cock. Like, have you seen? Has anyone else seen that video of like the little midget lady? Yes.
Yes, I've seen that. It's just.
That's my favorite Christmas video of all time. It's just that video because she's just so into it. She's there. She's just like going at it, and then the song starts, and then
She's
she
just
realizes.
like going what?
Wait, what?
Who's been keeping up with We Are Number One memes?
Oh, me, definitely me. Like, We Are Number One, I think, is the most surprising meme, but it had a message because Stephen Carl actually has cancer.
Yeah.
And all these memes would have, like, linked in the description would be to his GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And
This is actually probably one of the best memes that have actually been released. Not only is it funny, but it's actually towards a good cause.
Look at you, Harambe.
Harambe was not a funny meme. Harambe was a stupid meme.
I jumped on the Harambe bandwagon.
I always
because
hated
thought it was
Harambe.
funny. Oh, controversial opinions. I didn't know this was a controversial podcast. What's next? Donald Trump?
Yeah, I preferred him over Hillary Clinton.
Oh, here we go. Right, I'm getting my beanie on. My protection beanie is coming on. The government is going to spy on this podcast.
Didn't know another controversial topic. Brexit.
Oh! Do you want another controversial topic?
Well,
Why?
Scottish
Why?
independence.
Why?
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
Why?
It's never gonna happen.
Why? Why? You had to say one thing. You just had to say one controversial thing, and then suddenly we've opened up the entire can of worms for 2016. Thank you. I could talk for fucking hours.
Welcome to 2016, probably one of the worst years ever. Is it one of the best years for games, though? It's been a pretty good game for years.
It really
games.
was. It was, but then you have to snap back to reality and realize Donald Trump is going to be president. Scotland literally all year just went, we want independence.
Again.
A gorilla died again. A gorilla died. What else was there this year?
So many deaths.
There's a lot of gorilla deaths
Gene Wilder,
every day.
Alan Rickman, David Bowie, Prince
David Bowie.
twice.
My will to live.
My will to live.
Me on the inside. Good YouTube videos, they definitely died in 2016.
Yeah.
Did that?
It all turned to
You think you could-
clickbait,
wait,
news,
guys.
and just
Why
drama.
did you have to make? I was just about to make a clickbait joke. I was be like, did it? Click on this video to find out. You ruined the clickbait joke. I hate you.
This really has actually been a really shit year overall, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
It's been a
YouTube
decent.
Heroes, what a great idea that was.
It's been a decent year for the media. It's just not been a decent year for everything else.
yeah, but fuck the media, man. Fuck the guys writing the
Can
articles.
I-
You are the media.
All this, I dropped out of uni. I'm not doing media anymore. Media have the fucking media like just sensationalized everything about this year. They've made a massive fuss about anything. They've fearmongered. They've been biased. And as a result, we just had a really oh yeah, and then there's fake news as well. That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
Or is it fake?
in
Let's
terms
find out.
and as a result, this entire year, just from a regular person standpoint, it's just been absolute tosspot.
Yeah.
Can I
And there's
just
an
say,
emoji movie coming out in 2017.
Fuck
The-
that movie.
the
Fuck it,
trailer
hell.
is already out, but let me go back to what I was saying. I think one of my funniest examples of fake news was the actor who plays Carl. I can't think of his name on The Walking Dead. Apparently there was a hoax that he died, and then you just see him tweeting out like, "I'm pretty sure I didn't die, guys." And he's just like tweeting out all these like fake news because apparently like it was reported like loads of places that he apparently died.
What?
This is the part where Yoti Slayer becomes an active again and says, "Hey guys, what the hell was that about?"
Yeah, like Yoti Slade didn't fucking die. Like,
So, I mean, what about happened to Australia? They just got blown straight out of the planet world thing. In Russia, the President Putin abducted by aliens. Oh, this world's going mental, guys.
This world is going mental, and we're in the middle of it, basically.
oh, speaking
Yeah,
of Yoti, can I
2017
quickly go
probably
back
the
to the
world.
Yoti Slayer? Can I go quickly back to Yoti Slayer? Can I say fuck you to the assholes who decided to hack his YouTube channel and Twitch account? Fuck you,
Wait,
What?
because that happened that year. Someone hacked Yoti Slayer on like YouTube and changed all of his titles and shit.
a lot of that happened this year, actually. It was
Yeah,
There
A lot
was,
of
there was like a
hacking.
huge increase of hacking around the summer area, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
pretty intense.
and it was always
I mean-
on the hashtag drama alert and ghost guest channels, which always clickbait
Oh my
and just
God.
honestly
What's the
news
guy's
channels.
skirt?
Keep it to BBC and ITV, okay? Just keep news to BBC.
Okay,
clickbait-
People care.
Keep it there.
I actually made a scarce meme. I'm doing
People-
media at the moment.
People should take it in my book. Become more emo and just not care.
Yeah, but when you not care, then all that means is that you're just going to be
Just
disconnected
some-
from the outside world, and that's
Don't waste your vote.
Something happens, just play the flesh violin.
Don't waste your vote, kids, is what I got told this year a lot.
Yeah.
damn straight.
No, but look,
If you want
Even-
change, vote for change. But if you don't,
Even
vote for
Grady
it.
did make a good point on this. So it's like, if you get 5% of the vote, you get $10 million for your next campaign, and that's like a lot for a politician.
Yeah.
Like, of a third party.
That's a lot of help, especially for the third parties. I was actually expecting a third party to win, considering how bad Hillary and Trump were.
No, again, it
That would
harks back to
not
this
happen,
idea
though.
of media, because we've always seen it in the papers and stuff actually promoted as like, oh yeah, it's a two-party system. It's not. And the forefront was Hillary Trump. I mean,
Yeah.
even me, as someone who's fairly invested in politics, didn't even know there were third parties out there until I saw the Grade A video.
I actually
So
knew
thanks,
about
Graham,
the
and
third
wait,
parties.
You didn't actually know about them. I felt like I don't know. I was always talking about them, and no one else would listen to me. They were like, "Oh no, it's always between these two." I'm like, "No, there's other people."
I expected
Other
Bernie
parties.
Sanders had won
The two
against
parties-
Hillary at the
two
beginning.
parties aren't
the
just
prime-
Republicans and the Democrats. There are other parties. So of course,
Yeah.
there's people running in representing other parties. And look, Craig joined us.
Can I say,
We're talking about how much a shit show 2016 was.
2016, it's been a shit show. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, vote nation."
I mean, Mark's still alive.
Listen, I'm trying to say something. Oh, for fuck's sake, Yangi! Like, listen.
Three hitmen failed.
I know what you're gonna say. It's like, "Oh, look, you're just trying to be edgy." Hashtag vape nation, all that shit. But
what's that about vaping?
what? Yeah, I need to go grab mine. But what is bullshit is the fact that you have like these new vape laws that are like making it harder. Like there's stuff like you're not allowed to say that vaping is a safer alternative to smoking and some shit under this FDA law.
But it's not safer, that's the thing.
It is.
It is a lot. It helped me quit smoking personally. It helped many other people.
Yes, but in the process, you look like a tool, and I want to curb stomp you. That's not safe.
It doesn't make you look any less
If
idiotic, though, does
if
it?
it's specifically you wanting to do that, then I think I am safe.
It doesn't make you look less like a lunatic, though. I mean, it's gonna kill you either way.
No, it's not.
But it is okay. It's safer, yes, but it's not as safe as people make out it is.
Okay, let's break this. Okay, let's nerd break this down, shall we? Let's just put this out. Okay, so cigarettes, they contain
Yeah, I know what they
4,000.
contain.
4,000 different chemicals. About 4,000 different chemicals.
Yeah,
Do you know how many chemicals are in vape liquid?
a lot less. I know that.
Sorry.
But they
what
still
can I
have
say?
chemicals in
No.
them.
Whoa,
When you say chemicals, beef is chemicals.
Shush.
We are all
Shush.
chemicals. Everything is
Shush.
chemicals.
Shush. Okay, ingredients then, if that's going to shut you the fuck up.
Everything's still ingredients.
Oh my fucking god, Yangi, shut the fuck up!
Listen.
A souffle is ingredients.
Okay, so here's the breakdown of ingredients for vape liquid. There's 4.
Boom.
That's it. Not 1,000, 4.
Oh, Craig's in here.
Vegetable glycerin.
I didn't realise Craig was
Ingredients
here.
can still be as bad as
You
the
got,
4,000.
listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's listen, first one, vegetable glycerin. It's sugar. That's it. End of story. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Propylene glycol. That is actually what goes into recommended inhalers if you're asthmatic. It's an antibiotic. It helps with breathing and stuff like that. So, pretty sure that's not unhealthy for you. Third one is nicotine. On its own, not particularly
And not
damaging.
all
It's
liquids
about
have
as-
it.
and you can choose not to have it. Yes, that's very true. But it's exactly the same sort of reaction that you get from a cup of coffee. That's literally it. It's an offshot of caffeine. The last one is flavoring. Again, you don't have to have it. And again, there is some flavors and liquids and dilutants that can potentially be dangerous. That is sort of still up in the air. But if you pick good quality stuff, you're going to get good quality stuff. It's the same as saying that eating is bad for you because you're comparing it to McDonald's.
Can I just give you a little bit of chemistry here? See, when you have water, that's H2O, 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, yeah?
But you've also
You add
got a
one
lot
more-
of chemicals.
That's a lovely, healthy, friendly drink. Everyone loves water. You add one more little bit of oxygen, you get bleach. The last time I checked, that's not healthy.
Why is that?
That's good.
No, trust me, it's really healthy. I drink it all the time. This is why 2016 sucks for me, because I haven't fucking died.
That's why it sucks for everyone, Mark.
We don't want to add another death to the death counter this year.
This is why arguing with idiots is impossible, because you're never going to win.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've got to say something. Video game movies, please stop.
Actually, no, Assassin's Creed looks like it might be okay.
No,
but that might be wishful thinking.
No.
You're going to be disappointed.
I'd just like to interject and say that I've already seen a sneak preview of the Assassin's Creed movie. It's not the full film, but I've seen a little bit of it. It sucks dick.
I've seen the Ratchet and Clank movie.
It's got a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So many people have slammed it. It's ridiculous.
I've seen the Ratchet and Clank movie. That wasn't bad. That was quite good, actually. I quite enjoyed that.
Like the Abstergo is good.
You could say the same thing about the Tomb Raiders, and the only bits that are good is Angelina Jolie. Well, no shit, it's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Very, very short shorts. That's a good bit.
Any film with Angelina Jolie in it is going to be a good film, in theory, with her.
She's looking a bit of her age now. Bless her.
Yeah.
Just hope she doesn't die this year. Don't want another death this year. Don't die this year, please.
Our thoughts go out to Carrie Fisher.
Who?
Yeah, Carrie Fisher, the woman who plays Princess Leia. She had a heart attack on a plane the other day.
2 days ago.
Is she okay or is she alive?
She's apparently in a stable condition now, so.
Yeah, that's good. I think probably one of the worst things.
Public service code name for she's definitely fucked.
What, she's in a stable condition?
She's in a stable condition. She's gonna die.
Right, can we actually discuss some topics that we were going to discuss, like movies, film, games?
Whoa, what? Hang on a minute.
We had a plan for this.
We had a plan, and it's gone all kaput.
Particularly Ema and Yangi had planned this shit out, and we've not done a single topic. We're about half an hour into this recording, probably. We've just slammed 2016 and everything in it.
We're a quarter of an hour into the podcast, and we haven't even discussed what we're doing.
And we're 18 minutes in.
For the last like 15 to 18 minutes, all we have done is talk about how shit is. Oh god, there's toilet paper in my arsehole.
Oh no, another 2016 meme.
How do you discover this?
Oh, sorry, I left it there.
And I left toilet paper there.
Bro, is it like an owl with a giraffe neck, bro? He just like looks behind him, just looks at his ass. Oh, there's toilet paper in my ass. Let me pick it out with my teeth.
He only found it out when he pulled his finger out, and he actually found it on the end.
When you drop the soap, and the black guy's behind you, and then he's like, "Yo, man, you have some toilet paper in your ass, so you want me to get that out for you, man."
Oh, Brian's in the in the Discord server.
So, what are you all doing for Christmas?
Eating and sleeping.
Basically the same as Rev said, eating and sleeping. Oh, and opening presents.
GTX 1060.
Yeah. Opening presents, you know. Because why not?
Well, I'm getting hella gothic and emo clothes, but on the 26th, since we moved house recently, we've got all the family coming over here. And it's not my plan house, but it's not like huge. So, having loads of people here should be interesting. And then on the 27th, me and my girlfriend and my mum are going to my brother's.
Should we move to podcast number 2 so we can be with...
Okay, I'm back.
Yes, Joe.
Oh.
Do you want to move to podcast number 2? I don't know if Brian wants to join on that so much.
I would like to explain my previous comments. It turns out I had a whole roll of toilet paper trailing behind me.
Oh, fuck. How do you do that?
So
like
disgusting.
I don't know.
Do you not look behind you when you're wiping?
It was on the end of its trail, and I don't know. I think
someone said, "Do you not look behind you?" How do you just like lean over and stick your head through your legs?
Wait,
Just picture that. Picture that real quick.
Apparently that toilet paper was shoved so far up his ass it's causing him to have a fucking cold.
What he's done, he's actually flossing.
Nah, dude.
Just way out his mouth.
Nah, there's toilet paper up his ass, and he's like blowing his nose right now on it, and he's just gonna like suck it all out and shit it out. Dude.
It's like split it in half. Half comes out each end.
So fucked up.
Well, that's one of my favourite ones.
What are we discussing?
I'd like to clarify what I'm that it wasn't in my ass. It was like caught on my really elastic underwear.
Why are we discussing this?
Dude, I love how the script this is getting. Like each second we're learning something new. Oh, it's an asshole. Oh, like you know.
We're not even discussing what we were going to discuss.
All right, let's go back. Video games and wanting to kill ourselves because there's an emoji movie.
Yeah. Wait, there's an emoji movie. Oh,
I
God.
heard about that.
I watched
Oh
the
my
trailer.
god.
I was watching IHE and I was looking at the comments and I was like, oh,
The
fuck.
cringe-
Do you have any of that bleach
description.
left?
let me read you the description of the Emoji Movie.
Wait,
Gene. No, let me read it.
Sounds
Let me
very
read it.
expressive.
Okay, I will. Gene, an emoji born with multiple expressions, teams up with his handy best friend High Five and the notorious codebreaker Jailbreak on an epic
Lit.
adventure through the apps on a teenager's phone.
I only just realised McCoy was apparently
And I'm out.
streaming this podcast.
Can I just? It's so
Yep.
fucking cringy that they're calling the codebreaker Jailbreak.
Jailbreak, dude, that's such an original name, bro. Oh my
I know.
god.
It's like. But what I want to know is it an iPhone or an Android or a Windows
Well,
phone?
it's got to be iPhone. It's jailbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably iPhone. If it's
I mean, hang on. Why are we giving this any more time than is fucking justified? This is bollocks.
Yes. Yeah, we probably should move on. Okay, Friday the 13th, the video game beta came out recently.
Well, I
Anyone
haven't
had a
seen it.
chance to play that?
Nope.
Didn't care enough.
Third
have.
person Dead by Daylight.
It's basically a third-person Dead by Daylight with camp counselors and Freddy. I've got to play it. It's a very good.
Wait, Freddy?
Yeah, you play as Freddy.
Wrong horror movie.
How many people played the Outlast 2 demo?
Oh yeah,
Jason, you
it's Jason.
bad.
Oh, I did.
Sorry, I got it wrong. It's Jason.
How many people have played the Outlast 2 demo?
It's
Me,
pretty
I
scary,
have.
man.
I like the
I have.
Outlast 2 demo. It's actually a good.
Yeah,
I've seen it. That looks.
played it.
Yeah.
I played
I don't
it, and
like
I don't
horror
like
games,
horror.
they
Yeah,
don't
I
thrill me.
don't, Shadow. But what I decided to do is play it. I played it through on my PS4, I believe.
Speaking of last, Mark, you know how Kim got you at last one for you to stream?
We did not bring up how Kim bought me it.
Yeah, you play every game which someone gifted you on stream.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. Now it's coming out, and this video's going out. I will promise in 2017, sometime in 2017, I will play the Last of Us out. Yeah, I will play the Last of Us 2 because it's totally coming out. I will play.
Oh, I'm
Outlast
looking
as
forward
its
to Last of Us
DLC.
2, actually.
No,
I
Mark,
am.
you have to play it in the first quarter. You have to start it in the first quarter of 2017.
Valentine's Day special, aka my birthday special stream, will be me playing Outlast.
Your birthday is on Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is.
Damn, dude.
Well, happy Valentine's Day and happy
Awful.
birthday.
My birthday's in like 2 months.
Yeah, I'm just saying happy birthday now because I'll probably forget.
Mine's in February.
9 months.
Yeah, mine's in February.
Mine's in October, so mine's already
in
been.
9 months' time, I am going to be 25. Oh, my God.
25.
Holy shit, you're 24?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Wait. Last time I checked, you were like 22.
He's
Yeah,
been
2
time
years ago.
traveling. He's been time traveling.
Wasn't
Don't
this
trust him.
year also the year where actually we all met? Well, speaking of we, I mean Switch,
Yeah.
Shadow, and Yangi. We all met at Insomnia this year.
And Kim was there
Yeah.
too.
Well, yeah. in person,
Remember
yeah.
that Craig is a magician.
To
He
be
can probably
fair,
magic up numbers in his head and just
Mm.
put them as his age.
that was a good convention from what I. That's my first gaming convention. That was
God
pretty
damn
good.
it, Craig, you didn't saw Mark in half. And we didn't.
We should set that up for I-60 if anybody's up for it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind
I'm
going if I
I'm
have
up
time,
to-
but it depends when it
going to
is.
I-60.
Depends when it is. When is it?
Did you say you're not going to it, Mark? I'm going to it.
I
then.
am. I'm gonna.
Oh.
I'm looking to get hired again to go to I-60 as the esports guys, so we'll have a.
I'd
Oh,
like
that'd be
to go,
awesome.
but I don't think I
I'd sit-
can.
I'd sit and watch that.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
looking
did it for
to-
I-59, so you know.
Ah,
I'm going to start driving lessons next year.
same.
I'm gonna look
That came
into
so
it,
far out of
but-
left field, Yangi. What part of the podcast or any part of the topics we're talking about that relate to
Wait,
in
we're
any way, shape, and or form?
Just like we're just like talking about video games and gaming events, and yeah, you say I'm gonna drive.
Which other games are you guys
Guess
looking
what?
forward
Okay,
to then?
it's a C-section.
Which other
Funny
games are
thing
you
is,
guys
I'm not
looking
even
forward to?
female. None really.
There's
Like,
a
all the
there's
games
a
I've been
ukulele
looking
game
forward
that's coming
to.
out. I'm looking forward to that. It looks so awesome.
What?
Ukulele looks good.
Yeah, that looks good.
You take my
Yuka.
advice.
No, actually,
Ukulele.
it does look quite nice.
What's that ukulele
I actually
thing?
can't wait
Not
to see it.
ukulele as in ukulele the instrument. Ukulele as in that sandbox game that Platonic Games are making.
It's not a sandbox. That was just the demo. It's basically It's basically a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, that.
Platonic games. Are these some sort of rival to romantic games?
Oh, shut up.
That isn't fucking funny. Now you can tell people why we do podcasts like once every century.
Well, we actually made a podcast last year, so it's not once every century. It's like once every 10th century.
Once every year.
Wait, once every 100th of
A
century.
game I'm looking forward to. If we're gonna look into games, we'll look into next gen and look into 2016 a bit more. But 2017, the new Bulletstorm remaster where you can play as Duke Nukem. Boom, that's gonna be great.
I wish that got a sequel.
I do. I wish it did. I think what they're doing is they're remastering it, seeing if people are interested. No, because listen, what they're basically going to do is, in my eyes, they're putting out the remaster to see if there's still interest in the franchise. If there is, they'll probably, hopefully, make a sequel. Because that's what a lot of people have been doing, is they've been putting out remasters of old games to test if the franchises are still wanted.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully that is the case, but it was annoying because most of the downfall of it was mostly censorship and people going, "Video games are bad for kids."
Yeah, I really liked Bulletstorm. I was hyped for it so much, and I actually pre-ordered Bulletstorm.
I didn't. I just picked it up at some point. But what I'm really hoping they do is, what really annoyed me as well is because basically, you know that we all know now that Duke Nukem's going to be playable in it. But what was really annoyed me was Duke Nukem's tweet teased this big announcement. We all thought it was going to be like a new Duke Nukem game or something. Even though, because we didn't have, because we just got like 3D World Tour, and I thought it was going to be like an actual new game. But then it's literally just him it's literally just him appearing in Bulletstorm as a playable character.
Bulletstorm was quite a similar game to Duke Nukem in a certain way, and since he'll have his own lines and stuff, it will practically be a Duke Nukem game.
Technically, yeah, but it'll have all the mechanics of Bulletstorm.
But Bulletstorm has fantastic mechanics. I mean,
it does.
And the killing with the skills, and it was so good.
Oh, it was really good. It was a fresh take on first-person shooters.
Call me Jazzy's joined. Hi, Jazzy. Your mic's on mute.
Speaking of this, it's literally just made me open Origin. It's literally just made me open Origin and start downloading it.
Sorry about that, guys. I was
downloading what?
Bulletstorm.
Oh, haven't even heard of that.
We've been talking about it for like the last 5 minutes. Keep up.
Guys, can you increase the amount of people in the channel to 7 so that Brian can join us?
Amir, it's on 8.
Oh,
yeah, it's on 8. Yeah, it's on 8.
All right. I just realised.
What else is coming out next year? Everyone's looking forward to.
I'm not really sure.
Hopefully, all my insights.
Next Call of Duty.
I've been playing. On the topic of Call of Duty, I've been playing the new one recently. Call of Duty 4 Remastered is great, but
Infinite Warfare is not.
Infinite Warfare is alright.
I've not actually played it, but so many people have hated on it. So
it's alright.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not going to say it's a bad game because I haven't played it, but. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty anyway. To be honest, but I don't mind playing it occasionally.
Well, it's time of it's a tale of time.
Test of time.
It's going. Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, can I just say, if they made a Jackal game, like fully dedicated to sort of the Jackal fights you have on that game, that's great because you get to upgrade and customize your own space sort of.
You say that when you said Jackal game, I just imagine like a game where you play a Jackal for Halo.
So essentially what you want is a customizable Star Wars starfighter.
Basically, something like that.
To be fair, that would be good if they brought Starfighter series back.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron, I think, was a game I really enjoyed. Rogue Fighter, Rogue Squadron 2, I think, is the one I played.
No, what I need to do.
That's in the N64.
No, it was on a game. It was on the GameCube. That one was.
Actually, I
it
do
was the
remember
sequel.
that was quite nice. But I'll tell you what they need to do with the Star Wars series. They need to take what they did with the new Battlefront, and they need to make it fucking so much better than what it was.
Yeah, they're making a second one that's coming out in 2017, I think. But the thing is,
it better blow me the fuck away because I'm sorry, the new one was an absolute toss. It was just, it was like when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, a brand new Star Wars Battlefront. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was me.
But then stuff got released about it, and it pissed me off so much because what I was going to get out of that game was nothing compared to the original Battlefront and Battlefront 2 that was
released. But the thing is, though,
PS2,
Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 were really good because at the time they were really good for what they were. And Battlefront,
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
else I'm looking at forward to.
You didn't need online multiplayer for Battlefront 2. I had hundreds of hours of fun without online, and that's the problem
That's
with.
true.
That is the problem with the new one. Is there's no offline or single player component. It's literally online, and the only single player aspect is that stupid sort of arena mode where you're just sort of there and you have to kill waves and then you escape and boom, there's nothing of it.
I think a PvE mode would be good.
Yeah, that is the
Players
PvE
versus
mode.
enemies.
That is
No,
the
but
PvE mode.
Like multiple players versus enemies. Like firefight for Warzone firefight for Halo
Horde
or something
mode.
like that. But Horde mode, oh my god, could you imagine like Gears of War Horde mode specifically, but in Star Wars Battlefront.
Another game
Like,
I'm
where
actually
you
looking
can
forward
build
to
up the
next year.
defenses and put up turrets and stuff.
Here's what you do. You take all the mechanics from Star Wars Battlefront 2. You beef up the graphics. You admittedly refurbish the space battle mechanics and quality because that was probably one of the weakest parts of Battlefront 2, and you sell that.
I want Saints Row 2 and 3 to be remastered.
Saints Row 2.
No,
And 3.
No, no, I don't. I think I don't want a repeat of this year because this year was basically remaster after remaster after remaster.
A good remaster I think is coming out is Crash Bandicoot.
Xbox One backwards compatibility. I'd be so happy.
Next year is looking like it's going to have a lot more
This
original
is why
games.
you play on a PC. You still play games from the 80s.
Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot remastered.
Yeah, but it's like
If I want to play Battlefront
Me-
2,
me and my
wait,
friend-
it's in my Steam
me
now.
and my friend did play. Who doesn't have a PC? Did play through Saints Row 4, and he's not played the other ones, but it was so much fun just going back through it. And,
That's why backwards compatibility is great because you can play those games, and that's
Just
why PlayStation needs to
Saints Row-
adopt it.
but
The problem is, there's such a big difference between the actual. There's a
And
big
Saints Row
difference between the
3
hardware
and
or the
Saints Row 2 are
PS3 and
so
the
many people's
PS4
favourite
that's
games.
probably impossible to actually do backwards compatibility between PS3 and PS4.
That's not true, Emma, because it was impossible on Xbox One, but they had done it through an emulator.
Yeah, that's what they did with the PS3 with the PS2, put an emulator into it, but that's what caused the PS3 to crash all the time.
Yeah, what I'm gonna say.
The problem is because the architectures are so different, it makes it very hard for a small form factor streamline entertainment unit. 'Cause it's not meant to be a computer. It's not meant to have the raw power that a computer is supposed to have.
But it's still a
meant to be
computer
entertainment
because
device.
it's got the hardware of a
Yes,
computer.
because
in it.
because it still makes ones and zeros. I get that, but it's not meant to have the same kind of power as a console.
Yeah.
What it's supposed to be is supposed to be an entertainment unit where you literally turn it on and play like you would do a DVD player.
Yeah.
The problem when they make new games is they have to do different architectures because they have to adjust with the time. The new what they called? Fuck. Oh bollocks! What are they called? The engines. That's it. All the engines are architects designed around the new generation.
Yeah.
So in order to have some of the older stuff, they've either got to remaster it, remake it on a new engine that's compatible with the new architecture of the new consoles, or you've got to put that kind of hardware and software into the computers, which end up cooking them. I mean, there's still some PS2 emulation devices that I can't play old PS2 games on a PC because they're just not optimized.
Yeah.
And that's a PC. So in order to have a PS4 that had emulation for a PS3, a PS2, and a PS1, fuck me, you're gonna need at least £1,000 worth of material,
And that's a computer, basically.
and that's a
Yeah.
computer.
What you might as well do is literally it would be cheaper than them doing that would be just to buy a PS1, PS2, PS3, and PS4.
It is now, yeah.
I think they have done, though. They've added a PlayStation Now, which you can basically
Yeah,
rent
but that's
old PS3 games and play them on your PS4, or
Yeah,
your
but that's
PS3,
the
or your
problem.
PS Vita, or whatever.
That's the problem.
That is remastering. That is essentially a remaster because they've designed it for the new architecture. They're not calling it a remaster because they're not changing any of the graphics and stuff, but they're still going in, changing the architecture of it, so it's actually adaptable to play on the particular
Basically,
device.
yeah.
And you're still having to pay the game. You still have to buy the game.
Yeah, but
You
it's
don't
actually
even
renting,
buy
so
it,
you're
you
actually
just
buying it for
rent
every
it.
month. Yeah, you rent
Yeah,
it.
you rent it. So if you, they need. Well, I mean, they're not going to, but this is more for need of looking at the consumer side of it.
Mm.
If you had the game, you can put it. Say you put a PS2 game into a PS3, it should recognize what the game is, look for it online, and then let you play it for free.
Yeah,
Well,
like what
yeah,
they're doing on
I think
Xbox
that's
One.
what they should have done. They should have done
That's
that.
what they should do, but that's
they
purely
can
from the
yeah.
consumer side because
But they can
they're
make
not
money
able to
off
do
it,
that.
so they do it. So they literally they don't
Exactly.
care. They could do this,
on,
but that's
on the
so they
corporate
It's
don't-
all
side,
about
there's
money.
gonna
That's
be
what business
people-
is. It's about money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I completely agree with that because at the end of the day, they still need to make money, or else they won't be able to make the next console.
Hmm.
Look at-
Why is
look at
Yagi not
Nintendo, they
speaking?
need-
I'm just waiting on my turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, speak,
Someone
Yagi.
told me
Speak.
to shut up.
Something that he's not been doing this entire podcast, I might add.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that he's never been familiar with in his life.
Jazzy says he has no idea what his mic's like, but he's kind of got it on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mm.
it might be a good idea for you to unmute your mic so we can hear you, or something like that.
We'll let you know.
Those lines will do.
Can I just say something nobody's brought up that's coming out in 2017 is stuff like the new Mass Effect, the new South Park, the new
The new
Resident
Spider-Man
Evil.
game
Star
that
Wars
Insomniac
Episode
Games
8.
is making, which I'm very much looking
We're
forward to.
talking about games, not movies.
I am deliberately trying to not get excited for the Mass Effect because I love the trilogy. I love the Mass Effect trilogy. It's probably my favorite trilogy of pretty much any franchise. It's probably one of my favorite games. Probably not the favorite, but one of.
I feel
And-
that one. I really, because like the thing about it is that the reason why I'm less excited for this Bioshock is because it's the same feeling I had when the Sega
The new
announced
Bioshock?
Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever, fucking
Sonic
I'm
Mania.
not paying attention. When Sega announced the new, was it Sonic 4 back a few years ago?
Sonic 2006.
No. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 as the sequel to the
Oh,
original
that
film.
really shit game.
Yeah, exactly. That really shit game. That was so disappointing because the
It was.
original 3 to me were incredible games. Like started off my entire gaming career. It's the reason why I'm here today, and like to have that experience completely ruined by the fact that they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have Sonic 4, it's gonna be great, and then oh no, it's shit. Oh, and then Episode 2 was even worse, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's ruined. That's ruined.
I played
Yeah,
episode
it's a
1,
franchise.
but Sonic Mania is looking good, and I'm hoping it's going to be good.
I really don't have much care for the nostalgia games. I sort of put
Same.
in quotation marks. All the stuff that have been around for an almost infinite amount of time, and they
I
just
like
keep
them.
on remaking it with their name attached to it. Like Mario, I don't care for it.
I like
also
those
like
games, but I
Pokemon.
prefer
Don't
like newer
care.
games. I don't like people using the
I think-
old 2D
and not-
technology to make
not-
new games. That's why
yeah,
I don't
not-
need like Undertale, is because they basically used old 2D graphics to make a new game, or when it was out, it
I
was a
haven't-
new
yeah.
game.
I haven't-
That's why I
haven't-
didn't really
haven't got
like
an
the
issue
game.
with taking a concept of a mechanic.
Yeah.
But straight up being like, oh, this is the next Mario game.
Yeah, I feel like they're milking it, and they should let it die before it gets bad.
Basically.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is next year, so far, the only sort of remaster or remake I'm actually happy is coming out is the original 3 Crash Bandicoots, because there's a reason those are happening.
Yeah.
Because those were back on the PS1. But something like that was just on the PS3, like The Last of Us. That didn't need a remaster for PS4.
No.
But it's
No,
okay
no.
that they did it. And stuff like, what was it else? Bioshock, that really didn't need a remaster.
No.
Call of Duty 4, I'm okay with. That's
I'm not.
that's okay.
I'm not okay with it.
I am
thought
looking forward to
that
the Crash
until I
Bandicoot
saw
remake.
it, and then
So
Craig, what do you want to say?
yeah, ish. I never
It's
got
the
into the Crash
exact-
Bandicoot stuff really, but
That's not a problem. I mean, everyone's got different tastes.
I'm not going to get much chance to
The
speak.
taste of games you have is the same as the taste of food you
Everyone
have.
shut
Everyone's
up.
when you
different.
say that,
Yo, I'm trying to talk here, bitches. Please stop interrupting my goddamn speech train of thought.
Yeah, Mayor.
In fact, I'm so pissed off I've completely forgotten what I was even going to say. You know what? You can have the mic.
we all have
Switch.
individual mics
Switch.
though.
Yeah.
Switch.
What?
Switch. Hi.
What? Shut up.
Switch, see your mic, yeah? Where is it?
In my face.
Is it on your phone by any chance?
Oh my! That's something we could talk about. 2016. All the funny memes you all managed to come up with, like check your phone and all that shit. Hey Craig, how many times did you die? How many times did you die on GTA Slashes today? Not today. Previously. Shit, I fucked that one up. Yeah, you better still. How's your sexy blue nasty hanging out for you?
Yeah,
Oh God.
Hey Switch.
Just
Hey
don't
Switch.
catch me yet.
What?
How's your fluffing of jokes?
Oh.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yangi, how's your girlfriend?
Mark, who's your mum?
Oh.
Hang on, isn't that the same person?
I didn't know Tia was my mum. Is that why she hates me so much?
Probably.
She was.
Right, I'm just gonna say this. We're at 40 minutes on the podcast now, so
Yeah, we actually got some real discussion done.
Eva, can I just ask you real quick? How much of your glorious plan have we actually managed to get through so far?
well, we've gone through the video games, but that's about it.
we done year
On
in
to the
review.
next topic.
Well, I don't think we'll have time for the next topic because we're at 40 minutes, and I don't want this video to go too big because otherwise I'll not be able to
Oh,
upload it by
hell,
tomorrow.
just break it
Screw
into
it.
parts.
It's a
Yeah.
Break it into parts if
podcast.
needs be.
It's gonna be long. It's
I finish it on Boxing Day.
Yeah, finish up unboxing. Yeah, go for it. Talk about some Boxing Day stuff so I can just split it up into parts.
I
Alright,
want
so
a
I got-
kangaroo.
Can I just say what I'm really happy is coming back is like indie developers and some of the bigger developers are realizing that people are wanting these sort of old World War II, World War One games because we're just fed up of the future. And I'm glad
Yeah.
we're sort of getting some older games. Like Battalion 1944 is a game I unfortunately didn't get to back, but I really wish I could have backed because that game looks great.
Identity. That's what I want.
What's happening
Identity
with-
is looking good.
Identity looks fantastic.
Am I the only one that's just given really caring about pretty much any kind of
I
first person
care
shooter?
about how
I agree.
fun the game is.
First person
I
shooters
don't
are
like.
dying.
I don't like. Mark, you were just droning on about first-person shooters for the past
What?
93
Yeah,
years.
yeah, like
Either way, I want the games to be fun. I don't care about the graphics or anything. I don't care about old timey first-person shooters because it's like I like me some rapid fire. Halo's alright. I'll see how they do that, but it's like I just want Identity to come out. It's a new game. It's a different idea. You can basically just live your life.
it's basically
that excites
Arma
me.
3 Life. It's just
Yeah, and
basically Arma
the
3 Life.
house customization. I don't know if you've seen that video.
No, but the
looks
can I
great.
say the big problem with Identity is the fact that it has all these packages. Like you can literally pay to start with like $4,000, like an apartment,
I
a
mean, yeah,
garage,
but
a
if-
sports car,
but if you want,
outfits.
if you want people to help you back the game so you can like actually develop it, because the money's going to them developing it, and they need that money because they don't have it otherwise.
But I think
Yeah.
it's
But it's like-
stupid. That
And it's
isn't
like
a good-
you're not going to get someone to pay if you didn't give them something in
Yeah,
return. And
but-
if someone's going to pay 500 quid, of course you're going to give them a lot of money.
But listen,
a
this
lot of,
is the
stuff.
stupid thing. This is the stupid thing about the Identity is that I'm okay with it in a certain way, but the thing is, you're giving them this really big head start, and like, and people, if they want to be where you are, they're
But
probably
when you think about
only
it,
got $15. They're
Donald
gonna
Trump-
have to go back. Oh my! God.
Donald Trump
Do
was
not
given
do
a
this.
loan of $1 million, and he had a pretty good head start with that.
Shut up, Yangi.
What's Slack's joining in? He says, "What's the deal with airline food?"
I don't know.
I've never been on an airline, so I wouldn't know.
Neither have
Never
I.
been on a plane?
I've never been on a plane.
Never
I've
been
been
on a plane.
more than 30 planes.
I haven't
Yeah,
either.
it's probably the highest one out of all of us.
It's like they don't even want you to get into the packet of peanuts. Who buys peanuts anyway?
Who buys food?
Dude, I
Who
love
even buys
bro.
peanuts?
Peanuts are the shit, bro.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for planes and stuff to be like, fuck it, and then there's like just like full McDonald's and like stuff on planes because I'm surprised that isn't a thing yet. I'm surprised like you can't get that sort of stuff on a plane.
I know, right?
Come on, game designers, what were they
And
thinking?
It's cause when you're in the sky, the way your senses react is different, so that's why everything tastes different. So McDonald's on a plane would taste disgusting.
How do you know?
Good
Never
anyway.
tried it.
Can't they just find a way to harmlessly seduce us? Sedate, not seduce.
Get to the chopper.
Craig, that's the Mile High Club.
Get to the
Yeah.
chopper. I don't think I would do it. Anyway,
Like, can't we just get on a plane get put to sleep, and then literally wake up in 8 hours time and be like, oh, we're here now.
But what if you never
it'd be
wake
like
up?
Passengers, wouldn't it? Where they wake up early and they go, oh no, what do we do?
Oh no, we woke up 30 minutes early.
What are we gonna do? Go back to sleep. Okay.
High club.
Toys R Us.
No, I am your father. Do it.
Toys R Us.
Kill him.
That'd be funny.
It's like who's doing it.
VR. What did you guys think to this VR?
I still don't play VR, and I don't care about it either, to be perfectly honest with you.
I do you know what? Like, I was very skeptical about VR being like huge in gaming because, like, naturally, just kind of thinking of it logistically, like
Money.
it feels like something, like, not even the money thing, but just it feels like something that would cause a lot of problems for a lot of people. And having tried it myself, like it caused it, like, especially earlier builds of like the Oculus when it was like, you know.
I like the idea,
on in
but
the
I don't
year.
know if it's going to be implemented
I feel
to
like
such
if
an
you're
extent
doing
as actual
GTA VR,
gaming.
Yeah,
No,
I
like,
feel
I'm
like
not gonna be able to see fucking 3 inches in front of me if I do
Yeah,
that.
but
Here's the thing.
The thing about VR is that I've at the same time, while I also tried stuff earlier in the year, later on in the year when stuff like the Vive and Oculus were in like later builds. When I was in Aberdeen and I was there for a convention. I was working a job. I got the chance to try one of the not Oculus HTC Vives,
Oh.
and like they literally had like a little like square dedicated to it in the middle of the floor. And trying that out was such a good experience that it still kind of blew me away to this day. And this was back in like, you know, earlier during the summer.
Earlier this year.
Yeah, earlier this year.
Here's the thing. I am really excited for all the technology that's coming into VR, but not for VR.
Yeah, that's basically the same with me.
What I'm really looking forward to is eventually when they make AR.
yes.
Yeah. That's already kind of a thing on the mobile devices. Like I bought, I don't know if you saw when we were all at Insomnia.
I mean full AR. I mean like
Some games already do have implemented AR into them,
Wait, what's AR?
but not a lot of them. Augmented reality.
Or augmented
No,
reality.
what I'm talking about.
Sorry, like the augmented. Sorry, just to answer the question that was asked. I don't know who asked it, but whoever asked it says, "What's AR?" Augmented reality is basically the opposite of VR, where rather than putting you inside of the virtual world, it puts the virtual world inside of the real world. So, let's say when you put goggles on, you're running around, I don't know, like a little complex, and it will pop up enemies in front of you, and you actually shoot them, for example.
Yeah.
Which in concept sounds incredible, but I think we're about to talk about that, Craig. So I'll leave that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for because Windows at the moment are in the process of making a concept for a AR glass, which is probably years away, admittedly.
You mean the HoloLens?
But yeah, essentially that's what they're looking into, and it's an actual sort of stable platform for everyone to use is probably at least 5 years away. Probably even
It's not that good
away.
for the people that have played it though.
But that's what I'm saying about the technology behind VR. Once that starts improving, and it's going to dramatically and very, very quickly because everyone's getting into it and they're putting the money into it, that technology is going to go into AR very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And once that comes in, that is going to be unbelievable. And I don't even want to call the games you can get on your mobile phones AR because they're really not like Pokemon Go, where you could see a Pokemon on a camera or wherever you were. That's not real AR. I'm talking full-on immersive AR.
Yeah.
Not even just for games and stuff. Just so you could have
Have you seen anyone that's
a full-on heads-up display of where you need to go, how much this particular item in front of you costs? I'm talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
full-on Iron Man kind of HUD.
Have you seen anyone that's actually like used Oculus yet? Because apparently it's just like a wee square, like in the middle of the glasses. And it's like that. Once it gets better, yeah, but it's like until then, I feel like we shouldn't get our hopes up because, you know, virtual reality could take off and then you never know, someone eventually might find a way to put us inside a video game world like properly and
We're all gonna die. Microwaves are gonna fry our brains.
I swear to God, if Sword Art Online was real, I would actually fall in love with the
I would. Like, But I was watching a video. I was watching a video on it, and actually, it's a terrible game to think about it. Imagine how much it cost, and its launch numbers were.
You watched the Mother's Basement video. I know the one.
Yeah, I did, and it's like 10,000 players bought it on launch, and like that's a horrible launch number.
That's the worst launch in the history of video games.
Yeah, it's just like 10,000 copies. That's like horrible.
I mean, I guess people could have been skeptical about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Someone's calling me and I can't answer. This sucks. I'm gonna have to tell her I can't answer the call.
Well, we're going to be wrapping up anyway now, so I think we'll...
Are we?
But I think so.
Really?
I would like to.
Really?
I mean, we've been recording for like 45 minutes now, so I think it's like
That's
50.
nothing for a podcast.
Yeah, but we don't go too long.
15 minutes.
I went for like 3.5 hours a piece. Like, are you kidding? 45 minutes is tiny.
I can't go for 3.5 minutes. 3.5 hours, you know.
Under a terrible day. I was like, oh, fuck's sake,
What
I was
the
like,
hell
yeah,
happened there? Because everybody just went... Like,
That was your internet, I'm thinking.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, we all sounded fine. I said you were
Essentially, we're just quoting you that you can't go for 3.5 minutes. So.
3.5 minutes. I meant 3.5 hours, but I accidentally said
3.5
minutes.
seconds.
I accidentally said minutes instead of
Oh,
hours.
yes.
I mean, Mark,
Oh,
at
yes,
least
I
you
would.
make your record.
Well, yes, I would like to have the break, but it's hard to find
Oh my
something.
god. We have a McLovin that left again.
Brian just said I can't go for 3.5 minutes. It's in 2016.
I'm going to tweet that.
I can't.
Oh, I'm joking, more screw.
Anyway, can we just sort of wrap this one up for now? We could go for 3.5 hours another day, but not
Bottom line
But it
is,
is
yes, I do
not
like to have
this-
sex, but it's impossible to find 10 hours in the day.
today.
Oh my god. Craig, is it 10 hours for like the crying after the 3 seconds that you took to do it?
Well, yeah, that's usually because I go in dry.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyone heard about that game, Astroneer? Is it any good?
Just not going to think about that.
You do every night, don't even try and deny it.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Mwah.
So, to all people listening to this podcast, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time. We just kind of an awkward silence
So
there.
like if you liked it, disliked if you disliked it, leave a comment
Don't
underneath and
dislike
your
it. If you
opinions are.
dislike it. Like
Yeah,
it if
don't
you
dislike it. Don't ask people to dislike your
Yeah, but
videos.
it's just fucking...
That's a terrible thing to do.
Also, be sure to check out youtube.com/AdamMajor for all your magic and gaming needs.
Hey guys, guess what? When you press the like button, it does something magical. It turns blue.
What was that beep there?
Everyone's channels will be on the screen at the last, 30 seconds.
There's a
Don't
big
worry.
beep there, man.
Guess what, guys? When you press the like button, it does something magical. It turns blue.
Oh.
So,
No way!
don't forget to like, share,
Also,
comment down below, and
also,
subscribe to the channel and help me out a lot to get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page from me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'll see you all in the next podcast. But until then, goodbye.
Fuck off.
youtube.com/AdamMajor.
Dicks.
And all the links to the channels will be down in the description.
Yang Young on Twitter.
Everyone's YouTube, Twitter, and whatever is going to be down in the description. So, guys, go check them out as well. They're awesome people. And I'll see you all next time.
I'm gonna keep recording.
Cheerio.